All right, let me break this down. You've got the Wild Willie's Regional on one day. You got that. Then you got the Nebraska State on day 2.
2 whole days dedicated to chili and salsa too. What does the winner get?
Well, the Dudziks are here to explain. You can call them the first family of chili in Nebraska. Good to see you. It's Bill and Sue. Thanks for stopping by again.
Thank you for having us.
No
This
chili
is
today,
great.
but you did bring in some salsa.
We brought in some salsa. We thought we'd change things up a little bit. We made, Bill made his favorite toucan salsa, and he'll have to explain that. And this is my frou-frou salsa. It's green apples, strawberries, kiwi, and some candied jalapenos.
We're going to dive into that. Yeah, it looks great. We're going to try that in a second here, but I want to get to this. In the chili cook-off world, how significant is are these upcoming competitions?
This marks the 35th Nebraska State Cook-Off. We actually got the state legislator to recognize us with a resolution this year, so that was kind of cool. And it'll be the 11th Wild Willie's. Winners of these competitions go on to the World Championship and an opportunity to win $25,000 for a pot of red.
So this is big time.
This is big time.
This is a big step onto the nationals.
This is you got to win one to get to the Worlds.
Yeah. So are the cooks already signing up? How many have in the
Cooks are already
competition?
signing up. We've already got a dozen signed up, ready to go. But you know, there's one more cook-off they got to win at maybe before they commit to coming to yours.
And so what are the different category types that you have?
There's red chili, traditional red, which is a Texas style, which predominantly is
your standard chili, right?
It's non-beans.
No
There's
beans.
no fillers
no
in
beans.
it, like Steve likes Cincinnati style, where it's got macaroni in it or something.
Yeah.
This is strictly a gravy type with beef. And you can use any kind of a meat. It doesn't have to necessarily be beef. Primarily they're chunked. They don't have to be. They can be ground. It's what your personal preference is.
Okay. Yeah.
I do cube sirloin. She kicks my you-know-what with ground, so.
just depends upon where you go, and
Yes.
it depends upon what you expect. We'll get a medium brand of chilies here in Nebraska.
But when you do the chunk, though, it's so tender. So it's almost like a crumbled hamburger. I mean, you make it real tender.
Sometimes, yes.
What do you mean sometimes? I've had your chili. It is tender.
Sometimes you get nicked for that because it is so tender and it falls apart. People think you overcooked it.
No, that's the way it's good.
Trust me,
right.
I've had lots of those dings on judging comments
So
where it's
yeah.
happened that way. We also have chili verde, which is green chili, which is usually a little bit hotter. It's not always hotter. It's different, but again, there's no beans in that, no fillers.
Which is one of your staple recipes. Are you going to compete this year? Or are you just
No.
There is
putting this
no
thing on?
time to put this event on and cook
And
in it.
compete?
Plus,
Okay.
it looks really bad if you were to be the guy who won it. You put the
true.
cook-off
The sponsor,
on.
and then you cook it. So what do the judges look for in each category? I mean, you talked about you can get dinged for having a meat that's too tender.
Primarily, what it turns out to be, it's subjective to each individual's taste. But you do have 5 primary goals. It's not too hot, not too mild. Color, if it's red, it's got to look red. It doesn't have to be red, but it's got to have some kind of a red color to it. Green can have red in it, believe it or not. Some people put tomatoes in it, so it's not always color-based that way. How your spices blend together. Use of all your products together. Is it appetizing? Is it not? So look has a lot to do with it. But on the other hand, we encourage everybody who judges, even though it may not look palatable, some of the best
Gotta
chilies
taste
I've
it.
ever had or something you just go, oh my, is this like goulash or what?
And maybe not
And
have
it's
that-
a chili.
Yeah, not that visual appeal, but it's delicious.
Yes.
Exactly.
And it's all subjective to a point system where each judge votes for his first, second, and third. You get 3 points for first, second is 2, third place is 1, and it's a cumulative total. It's not like barbecue where they add everything up for this giant prize. It's here's your category, this is how you scored.
This is how you won.
Our viewers that come out, can they taste the recipes?
Yes.
Tasting kits will be available thanks to Me Mama's Tortillas. We got a little sample of their homemade in Omaha tortillas. You got to buy the homemade stuff. Yeah. And $5 tasting kit, Big Red. Sports Bar will be giving us a $5 coupon, so we're giving your money back right away. And then they run around and they taste whatever they can taste.
Oh, what a great thing. I mean, people who love chili love it. So to be
They
able
love
to
it.
taste all these different flavors.
Live
is-
music both days. Johnny Reef and the Shipwrecks and the Brits on Sunday.
Yeah, it's a big event. It's not just a tasting. But let's get to the salsa here. Can you break these 2 different salsa recipes down for us?
Mine is a Cheaters recipe. Pampered Chef
What do you
had a
mean Cheaters?
Well, Pampered Chef had a recipe, and I substituted the brown sugar and apple jelly for candied jalapenos. And
So you revised it.
I revised it, and that's Mr. D's chili. You need to explain toucan chili, toucan salsa.
Toucan salsa was created at a cook-off where they needed an additional salsa recipe to make it a legal qualified cook-off in that category. So I had a couple extra cans of ingredients. I had 2 cans. tomatoes and a can of Rotels, and that's where it was created from.
Oh my
There's
gosh.
more in that one than just 2 cans. There's 4 cans in this one.
Right, well, I wouldn't expect you to come on without improvising on a recipe, I'll tell you that.
And that's what a lot of us do is there's not a cook that cooks in any competition that's never stole a recipe from somebody else.
Yeah.
We
and-
got to
and
tell you
changed
that
it.
the location has been changed in the last minute. It's not going to be at the River City Yacht Club. I apologize for that. It's going to be at NP Dodge Park at the Pavilion.
Okay, so you saw a
Okay.
graphic, NP
Yes.
Dodge Park in the
NP
Pavilion.
Dodge Park at the Pavilion. Public tasting starts at noon. The bands start at noon. Bring
the
the
website's
party.
at the bottom of the screen, chiliCookoff.com. Is
Chili
the new
Cook-Off.
location, updated location on the
I
website?
hope so.
Yes, we
Okay,
hope
I hope
it's-
so.
we-
NP Dodge,
Knock
NP
her-
Dodge.
NP Dodge Park, come on down. Nice view of the marina, the beautiful pavilion from the city of Omaha. And so,
We have some raffles going.
raffles. This is an important thing. This is my sister made this quilt, and you can see on the back side it's a queen size, and this is one of the raffle items.
Well, it's
All
a
the
cooker's
different
quilt.
chilies,
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
sorts
it's
of
a-
different chilies.
Peppers and peppers and peppers and peppers.
She puts countless hours into it, one
Yeah.
every year for
Oh my
us.
gosh.
And we also have raffle items, College World Series tickets, something about a suite to the College World Series for one day.
Yeah.
That would be tough to take.
It's really a fun event. And the
Laptop,
fun-
all sorts of stuff.
Fun event for the kids as well. Bring the family out.
Bring the
Yeah,
family
taste
out.
some
family down.
chili, taste some salsa, and have a good
Perfect.
time.
Exactly.
Down at Dodge Park, there's a new reconstructed pavilion. We're going to be right there by the marina, so it'll be nice and scenic. And this is rain or shine.
Yeah.
Our cooks will stand in their tents in the rain.
ChiliCookoff.com. The Dudziks are back. And
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for
Thank
having
thanks
us
a lot for
again.
coming. Guests of the Morning
Thank you.
Blend start their day with coffee from Pears Gourmet, the official coffee of the Morning Blend. Learn more online, OmahaMorningBlend.com. A local woman was in pain for 20 years. That changed in one day. What happened? We'll tell you next.
Stick Dog is back at 9:34, his new adventure, and why author Tom Watson believes kids are smarter than adults.
Now,